I have a confession to make. I use the manual mode of my DSLR to take photos. It's the feeling that you get after capturing a shot, just the way I envisioned it, while controlling every little detail like a pro. However, in that process, I have collected tons of photos that are dark and not particularly usable. They all can be fixed with a touch of Photoshop, but I'm kinda lazy. So, I can either do the best thing, get off my lazy ass, make the habit of editing my photos regularly, or, unlike a common man, I can code. Hi, I'm Pankaj Basnal, and this is Coding Quest, a YouTube series where I experiment with different ideas and prototypes. And in this quest, I have embarked on a journey to automate the process of editing my Google Photos.
For this quest, I want to use machine learning models. And while searching for an existing implementation, I came across this GitHub page of Android. I'll be using his DPET models, which basically does what I want and has some really good documentation. But he has some other interesting projects as well, like this bokeh effect, which I definitely want to use in one of my future projects. I'll add DPET as a submodule to my project. The getPhoto2Enhance function right now returns only one single image, but in future it gives us the flexibility to update and return a photo from a directory without changing rest of the code. Once we have the photo, we need a method to get its dimensions like its scale, height and width. And we need a function to get the machine learning model which will be applied to the image. Once we have all the necessary ingredients in place, all that is left is to get the image dimensions, get the model, run the model on the image, and get the enhanced image back. Time to test the model. I'm happy with the results. The image has been brightened up and it preserves the detail in the dark areas. Though the color tone of the image is a little too warm for my liking, I decided to use Pillow Library to correct the temperature of the image. There is one last thing that's remaining. DPET reads photos from the local directory, but all my photos are on Google Photos. Luckily, Avid has written a Python library to interact with Google Photos and download them. After doing multiple experiments, this is the approach that I've decided on. I'll only edit photos which are part of an album. There are a lot of photos in my account, including screenshots and documents which I don't want to edit. Once I have decided which album to edit, I'll use gPhotoSpy to iterate over all the photos present in that album. Then DPET model will edit the photos. After multiple issues and bug fixes, the code finally came together. It was able to download images from my Google account and apply enhancements on them. These are the final results. Brightness and contrast has been corrected. and the images look better overall. Unfortunately, there are some images that I just couldn't save. They have bad lighting on the subject, or they are too dark, or they have a lot of noise in them.